A part of Genesis chapter 1 that I would really like to highlight on is the part where it talked about God creating the beast. He said in Genesis chapter 1 verse 25, he said, and God made the beasts of the earth according to his kind, cattle according to his kind, everything that creeps on the earth according to his kind, and God saw that it was good. I started to ask myself, how can God create the beast and see that it is good? How is the beast good? And that's how I went into digging. What exactly does beast mean? I did not just go to Google. I actually used ChatGPT and I said, what is the original meaning of beast? And here's what I got, that the word beast originally is from the Latin word bestia, that is B-E-S-T-I-A. Bestia simply means a non-human living creature that lives and moves. And you can see where God classified it. Genesis 1:25 says, and God made the beasts of the earth according to its kind, cattle according to its kind, and everything that creeps on the earth according to its kind. And God saw that it was good. So from the very point of creation, the beast is something good, because when God looked back, he said it was good before God went ahead to create man in his image and likeness. And that's in verse 26. He said, let us make man in our image according to our likeness. Let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the bird of the air, and over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth. And he went ahead to actually create man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him male and female. So to wrap up on Genesis chapter 1, you can actually see how God went stepwise to create the beautiful things he did create. Created the heavens, created the earth, created the sea, created the things that were supposed to occupy these different spaces. When he created the fishes, when the bird, he made sure that they were in abundance, because he did say to them, be fruitful and multiply. Just the same way he spoke to man and said, be fruitful and multiply. It's just the intentionality and the attention to details for me. In that same manner, if you ever were to find yourself in a position of formlessness and there is no light, there is no way forward, refer to Genesis 1. The two powerful prayers that we can draw from Genesis 1 is that, God, in your mercy, let your creative nature find full expression in my life. Let my hands find good to do and let it do it well in Jesus' name. And the prayer number 2 that I have here is, Father, grant me grace to think outside of the box and bring solutions to world problems. Imagine God walked into that space, which was nothing. It was not heaven. It was not earth. It was just a space. And he just overlooked it and walked by it. We would not be here. You would not be beholding my beautiful face, and I would not be beholding your handsome face and your beautiful face. Yeah, but God made something out of nothing. In that same manner, our prayer today is that God will grant us that grace, that we would also maximize his creative nature in us by calling it forth, praying that it should be activated and fully becomes expressive